Today I'm showing you how to counter Guardian, one of the most dangerous but also the most counterable classes in Rampant Reborn. Guardian has high damage and non-stunnable skills, which means if you mess up a combo, they can punish you hard. It's a tanky class that can turn fights around quickly if you're careless. But here's the thing. Guardian has 4 skills with N-lag, which makes it the easy class to counter if you know how. Let's get into it. Most Guardian users starts combo with Sword S2, which stuns opponent for a long time, and this is the main skill you should counter. Also, S4 and Fist S2 is something you should always watch out for because of its stun. So do block dash and block stack while fighting Guardians, then you are able to counter them. First, let's counter Guardian M1. It's slow and decent AoE M1, which does good DMG and can mark plays to teleport on, which makes the M1 dangerous. So all you have to do is bait the M1 and block stack it, and you can counter their M1. Block stacking counters any slow M1, so make sure to do block stacking every time. Next, let's counter Guardian Sword S1. This is a highly damaged, non-cancelable skill, which makes the best skill of Guardian. But this is also a chance skill that gives us enough time to counter the Guardian. Before you counter, you have to avoid it first, and the only way to avoid it is by quickly going around the Guardian and staying at the non-hittable side, which is mostly backside, and then just after the skill, do the slash, immediately counter them using skills, and yeah, there you go. This skill is hard to avoid BCZ of the hitbox, but if you go on the backside of the slash, then you are good. Next, let's counter Guardian Sword S2. This is by far the easiest Guardian to counter because of its N-lag that gives us a window for punish. So all you have to do is when you see the skill, immediately do range skills and the skill just got countered. This is easy to say, but kind of hard to do if the opponent knows S2 recast, so you have to be very fast to stun. Next, let's counter Guardian Sword S3. This skill makes the Guardian user invincible to attacks, but leaves a short recovery moment, which the user is vulnerable. So all you have to do is block the S3 attack and immediately counter them after the skill do the slash. This might not work every time due to opponent's quick blocking, but it's definitely worth trying out. Next, let's counter Guardian S4. This skill throws the sword to players and stun them if the sword hits them, which gives them a chance to combo. There is no proper counter for it because it has no recovery phase or N-lag, so they can block the counter if they know it. But you can predict this skill. Most Guardian users only do S4 after doing S1 and S2, or when their skills are in cooldown. So instantly block if you know they're going to use it, and then after they throw, immediately block dash and block stack to counter. This counter doesn't work against pros because of their blocking skills, but it will help for beginners. Next is Guardian Fist S1. This can't be countered or even blocked because it's a skill that will definitely do DMG if you are close, so there is no counter for it. It's basically escape skill which can escape on stuns, but it has long cooldown, so they can't escape every time. Next, let's counter Guardian Fist S2. Now this skill has a short N-lag, which is possible to counter, but hard to do since you need quick reflex. They always do this skill when they are close, so block every time when they are close and immediately counter after they whiff it. Next, let's counter Guardian Fist S3. This skill can be countered BC just of its N-lag, but it can also be recasted, which makes it not possible to counter properly. But if a Guardian user does this without recast, then immediately use skills to counter it, which is easy. If they recast, then it will be hard for you. Finally, let's counter Guardian's passive, which does teleportation to player after hitting them. This is a really dangerous passive that can cook you, so to counter it, just block after a KB, and then even after they dash, wait for their passive to reset, which only takes 3 or 4 seconds. And then only attack them, or you will get cooked when they spam their dash. Just because it's counterable doesn't mean it's weak. If you miss time even one counter, Guardian can deal massive damage fast. So be patient, focus on timing, and keep your counter blocks ready. Master these counters and you'll turn Guardian's strength into its biggest weakness. Join my Discord server for Rampant Reborn giveaways, tournaments, etc. See you later and have a nice day.